For a top story, Sunshine Television, or STV, recently opened the 2015 Autofocus Summer Test Drive Festival at the SM Mall of Asia concert grounds. This was the first of two yearly major multi-brand test drive events. The second, dubbed Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, is scheduled on November 12 to 15 in time for the Yuletide season's car shopping spree. A total of 13 participants joined this year's Grand Test Drive event, namely BMW, Chevrolet, Ford, Honda, Hyundai, Isuzu, Jeep, Kia, Lexus, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Peugeot, and Toyota. The exhibitors' vehicle lineup were as follows: the latest models of Jeep like the Wrangler Rubicon, Grand Cherokee, and Cherokee Trailhawk. For the premium car aficionados, BMW Philippines had the Series 2 Active Tourer available, while Lexus Manila brought in the Lexus NX200 for the public to test drive. On the other hand, Peugeot showcased exciting new offerings: the new 3008, the new 5008, and the 301 compact sedan. The Korean brands were well represented, with Hyundai, which offered the Grand i10, Accent sedan, Elantra, Tucson, and Grand Santa Fe, while Kia had the Grand Carnival, Sorento, Carens, and Seoul waited in their display tents for the public to see up close and test drive. The American car makers have quite an array of models to be test-driven and enjoyed. Ford had the Fiesta EcoBoost, Ranger XLT, and EcoSport, while Chevrolet brought in the Spin, Colorado, and Trailblazer for the car buyers to scrutinize. The major Japanese brands were also in full force, with Toyota Motor Philippines, which brought their top sellers Wigo, Vios, Corolla Altis, Innova, and Fortuner. Mitsubishi Motors Philippines had its hands full handling test drives for Strada, Montero Sport, Mirage G4, and ASX. Isuzu Philippines spotlighted the Crosswind, D-Max, and MUX, while Nissan Philippines had their display tents ready to welcome those who would like to test drive their Navara NP300, Sylphy, X-Trail, and Almera. Honda Cars Philippines had a wide array of their newly launched models like City, Jazz, Brio Amaze, Civic, Accord, CR-V, CR-Z, and Odyssey. The test drive festivals were conceived by Sunshine Television, or STV, primarily to further liven up the already rapidly developing local auto industry. For STV, with its flagship TV program Motoring Today, together with Autofocus, the TV show exclusive to the automobile being fully supported by the major players of the auto industry. The concept is hinged on making it more convenient for car buyers to see up close and test drive the vehicles that are on their list of probable buys, and to be able to make a quick comparison without driving from one auto dealership to another. STV has maintained the concept of having a test drive course within the venue to address security and safety concerns involving test drives in open streets. The test drive course offers the opportunity to have a more intimate knowledge of the vehicle by way of driving exercises that would include driving over road humps to have a better feel of its ride and suspension capabilities, a slalom course to test the car's handling, parking maneuvers to determine its maneuverability, a short straight to test acceleration, and finally, some braking tests to see how fast it stops. This year's sponsors include the Manila North Tollways Corporation, or MNTC, for providing some safety implements like pylons to ensure that the test drive course would stay safe and orderly. As we all know, safety is always a concern of MNTC. And SM Prime, for always managing to provide everything STV needs to successfully stage the event, plus the support from the #1 newspaper and media partner, the Philippine Star.